My company, Arkilio, it looks like we're trying to get our MVP out on the ground and out to consultants and contractors in the Toronto area, and trying to bring blockchain technology to light in the building industry. I think that technologies like blockchain, which I'm clearly passionate about, look to change the industry, and I think that over the next, it might be a little longer than that, we find them to be like, it's kind of like a slow burn disruptor. It might be 2 to 5 years in terms of a time horizon where this technology really starts to take hold within the industry. I'm not from Vancouver, I'm from Toronto, but I think it's like right across Canada. There is sort of a real push, I think, in terms of affordable housing. And I think that affordable housing with regard to technological innovation, like things like blockchain, can actually help not only in the initial capital builds, but like over the long term in terms of the operational costs for these types of products as well. Well, I think blockchain is a game changer, and I think it's something that can help us with trust and transparency, and actually building better relationships and taking the adversarial aspect out of construction, where a lot of the times clients, contractors, consultants can be sort of disputing over contracts, and this is a technology that can actually help us get away from that and make things all happy that way. I think that anybody coming into the industry should look at technology seriously. There is a lot of stuff on the horizon with regard to IoT, the Internet of Things, augmented reality, artificial intelligence, and blockchain. These are all technologies that will be very important in the construction industry going forward on all different levels with regard to design, construction, implementation, maintenance of buildings over the long term. I think that there's a push in Canada right now where we have like some big name architects that are coming in to make projects that are economically responsible, and also sustainability from a sustainable perspective. I don't see anybody sort of really pushing the technology so much right now in terms of the IoT, as well as things like blockchain, and I'm looking forward to somebody that actually does start to push that forward. And I think it's sort of, I don't see any projects right now that are sort of there, but I'm hopeful that they're coming, because I see some of these other projects that are really focused on the sustainability aspect, and some of them on the economic building at good cost sort of thing and good product. But let's get the technology in there too to sort of make it all kind of come together. I look forward to that project that I could say is a good one, a good example of that. I think in terms of economic trends, you see the government's like starting to look at financing the subsidized housing sort of market. I think that's it's very important. I think that there's going to be a lot of energy sort of spent on that to make housing affordable in places like Vancouver, where it's extremely unaffordable. Toronto as well. We're a little cheaper to live, but I think that you see the federal governments, the provincial governments starting to pump money that way. I think I think that's where technology actually comes to play, and something like blockchain can actually help out, because it's not only in that initial capital build, it's in running those buildings over the long term, that's where the majority of the money is spent. So yeah, I think that's probably where the big shift is.